Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss our July Leet Coding Challenge problem number 2, and the name of the problem is intersection of two arrays 2. Okay, we have been given two integer arrays nums1 and nums2. We have to return an array of their intersection. Okay, intersection in the sense the common elements present in the array 1 and array 2. Each element in the result will appear as many times as it is shown in both the arrays, and you may return the result in any of the order. Means it's not necessary to return the result in ascending order or descending order. Any order you can print the result. Okay, so basically we have been given the two arrays nums1 and nums2. Okay, and we have to find the intersection then means the common elements. Intersection means the common elements. Okay, common elements present in both the arrays. So as you can see here, the common element in this array is 2 2, and in this also 2 2. Okay, so we will return, so our output will be just this array only. Okay, and we have been given another array here 495, and nums1 is 495 and nums2 is 94984. Okay, so first of all we will check for the first number 4. Okay, is this 4 in the array? We will put the we will extend that 4 in the list. Okay, then we will check for the number 9. This number 9 is present in the nums2, so we will append it in the next list. Then we will check for 5. Is this 5 present in the list? It is not, so we will end our iteration here only. So what we have to use here to find the intersection of these two arrays, we will use counter here. Counter is basically used to find the count of the numbers present in the array. For example, if you find the count of nums1, so we will use counter here. Counter is basically used to find the indexing, means the number of elements present in that array, okay, of that particular index. For example, if you use counter of nums of 1, okay, counter of nums of 1, and our nums of 1 is basically, for example, it's 1 2 2 1. So our counter will be, a final answer will be what, this, because, and this. So this will be our counter of nums1. Okay, because the 1 is presented in 2 times, and also 2 is present 2 times. For example, let's suppose another array 94984. So the counter of this array will be what, it will be, as you can see that the 9 is appearing 2 times in the array, the 4 is also appearing 2 times, but the 8 is appearing 1 time, so it returns us the count of the particular number in the array. Okay, so let's try to solve the problem with the help of counter. So in this I have taken for example, I am taking count1 as the counter of our nums1 array. Okay, and count2 as a count of the nums2 array. Okay, count2. So for each num I am checking in, for each num I am checking in the counts1 array. Count of one array, and then we are checking the num if the num is present in the count of 2 array. Okay, if the num is present in our count to array will extend. So basically what's the meaning of this? Basically what's the meaning of this statement, minimum of a of I, b of I? Okay, let me make it count 1 and count 2. Here I have taken R as an empty list for storing the result. Okay, so R is basically the empty list here for storing the result. Now let's see. For example, take this array 4959. Okay, for example, this is the array given here. So our counter of nums1 will be what? 495, and the counter of nums2 will be yes. So basically these are the count1 and count2. This is count1 and this is count2. Okay, as you can see. So in this count1 and count2, we have to find the minimum. Okay, minimum of count1 of I comma count2 of I is basically is this one. For example, let's suppose you are iterating over 4. 4 is present 1 times in count 1 and 2 times in count 2. It's present 2 times in count 2. So we have to find a minimum. Minimum means we have to return only 1 4. Okay, if you will return 2 times 4, so it will give incorrect answer because the 4 is present only 1 time in the nums1 array. Also it's present 1 time in nums2 array, so we will return the minimum of both the counts. I am extending here. Okay, so let's try to run the code. Yeah, it's giving some runtime error. I have not make it I. Now the code will give, I think, correct output. Yeah, it's giving some correct output. Let's try to submit it.